Christ, they have all the excuses, and then we support them in their helplessness and said, oh, it's the adults that are running them out of church. Again, the word that I use, accountability and responsibility, I will not stop repeating them. Because whether you are an adult or a child, you have responsibility and you are to be held accountable for your actions. There are different levels of maturity, and therefore some people need more guidance than others, but at the end of the day, it is a personal decision. To follow Christ, it is an intention. You have to be intentional about it, because if you're following somebody, you're going to fall off the trap. So what did you think of the Adventist church at the time you left? This is a question that was asked to some persons who leave the church. 16% of it said, I thought highly of it, but I had lost touch. 16%. 17% said it had just become irrelevant to my life, that person's life, or those persons' life. 19% says that I was angry over the way the church treated me. 16% said I felt that it was cold and inflexible. 8% said I felt that it lacked integrity in its behavior or in its theology. And 24% says, I thought highly of it, but felt I could not live up to the standards. Those are the numbers that are coming out of the General Conference. So, what are we seeing? There is no one factor that causes a person to leave. And we cannot put the blame on anybody. But we would have recognized from the discussion that we all have a responsibility. The old, the young. And I know that sometimes, because of generation gap, we don't always understand each other. It's not all the time young people understand older folk, and it's not all the time older folks understand young people. But it is not impossible for us to bridge that gap. So this afternoon, we sat, we discussed, we listened, and we recognized that as a church, as a body, we need to do some things. Some persons are saying that we need more programming. Some are saying that we have enough programming. All we need to do is have the youths more involved. There are some youths who are saying we are involved. That is not the issue. So there is no one cause of the problem. Yes, Brother Leslie? Yes. Amen. Yes. Yes.
That is not of the Lord.
Of the Lord.
Right? So the devil have one work for you. The question is, do you know say you have a work for you? Now look at the devil works now. If him could have take Jesus up into the mountain, just look at Matthew 4 there. Right?
Yes.
And no say he's the Son of God. And yet him about tell him, say, if thou art, do this, do that, do this. You understand me?
Yes.
What did Jesus say to him? It is what?
Written.
It is what?
Written.
Brethren, let me tell you something. Anytime you left the word, we don't have no strength.
Amen.
Anytime you left prayer,
Yes.
you don't have no strength. Anytime you left your commitment, you're done, doom, gone.
Amen.
It is a war. Welcome to the war.
Yes.
But we are already a winner in the war.
Amen.
Right? It's only that now you need to come up to the plate and say, all right, this is my decision. I want to make heaven my home. So whether you're young or you're old,
Amen.
it's a war. You can win it, but you can win it with Jesus on your side.
Amen. Amen. Brother Kyle, you said we had two hands. I don't. All right. I'll take those two hands and then I'll do my final remarks and then I'll close. Go ahead, Brother Stone.
Yeah. With all that has been said here
Yes.
this evening,
Yes.
we come back to what Hillette would have said and would have to find a conclusion, how to fix the problem.
I think we have.
Yes, because we even as the adults like to run away from it, but one of the key things is fitting in. We like to fit in. And it's the same thing that is reaching the youth.
Yes.
Fitting in.
Yes.
And the world have everything to fit them in. So they are easily attracted to the world. So it's for us to try to find a resolution to solve the problem. Because even we get catch when we're ready. We try to fit in. But we have to remember that we are peculiar. So even the music nowadays, if you realize, they love the music more than gospel.
Yes.
Even this week I was working. Not someone from the church, but him tell me blatantly, he used to come to church and he said, nah, come back. And he made it so blatantly that if he even hear the gospel, he lock it off.
Wow.
He prefer listen. A Bob Marley or something or whatever, but you know, not with no church. So the youth are literally leaning towards the world.
It's
where
a
feels comfortable.
Real war.
Yeah, comfort is one of the reasons.
Amen. Thank you for sharing. I do believe that we would have taken all the hands that were up. Summing up what I would have heard from the discussion, and we were talking about solutions, and these are what I have gathered, and I hope it is the same that you have gathered. It says that when we invite persons to church, we should invite them with an intention. Just don't say the doors are open. Allow them to feel welcome. Allow them to feel a part of us. And only way we can do that is to do follow-up. Just don't leave them hanging and says that they are okay. I also get that we should listen to young people. Listen, when they talk, just don't hear. Ask them about their lives. How is school? How are things going with you? Do you have any struggles? What are your dreams? What are your aspirations? Talk to them. I hear that we need to create real relationships with the young people. Some of us, we are just on the surface. It's not about programming, it's all about people. So we must build trust through consistency and care. I hear that we need to give them purpose. Did you hear that? Give them purpose. Let them serve. Let them lead. And let them contribute. Everyone wants to be a part of something meaningful. That's what I heard. Did you hear that? I also hear that we need to make space for them. Make space for fun. Make space for friendship. Community will grow outside of the four walls here. So let us have them being involved. And most importantly, I leave it last because I want it to resonate with us, that we need to walk with them spiritually. We need to mentor them. We need to pray with them. We need to pray for them. We need to speak life into them. We need to help them grow in their faith. not just to attend church, but to know Christ. And that's a note I want us to end on. And if we purpose in our hearts to follow these steps, I am sure there should be some improvement. And of course, we cannot do anything outside of Christ, so we are not leaving out Christ out of the picture. Some of the things that is required of us will cause us to make sacrifices. It causes us to come out of our comfort zone. I started out with an icebreaker that I asked you to take a photograph with someone that you have not spoken to for a long time or have never spoken to, and you were wondering what was the relevance of that activity. Do you see how it fit in with what I have just done? All right. So I know it is a very long day. I do believe that Brother Leslie's final thought would have been our Vesper charge. Christ was tempted, and we are humans. We are to expect temptation. But Christ did not leave us hanging. He says that he has provided a way for us out of our temptation. He has provided a way of escape. So let us not depend on self, but let us put Christ at the center of our lives, and then all that we do, we will be blessed and prosper. Let us stand. I am trying. Vesper? Oh, there's one. Okay. I'll give way to the person who was appointed for the Vesper charge. Oh, Zachary. Come, Zachary.
Good evening, everyone. So yes, I was given the reading for the Vesper. It is coming to us from Luke 24:13 to 19. 13 through to 19. Now it says, Now that same day, two of them were going to a village called Emmaus, about 7 miles from Jerusalem. They were talking with each other about everything that had happened. As they talked and discussed these things with each other, Jesus himself came up and walked along with them, but they were kept from recognizing him. He asked them, "What are you discussing together as you walk along?" They stood still, their faces downcast. One of them, named Cleopas, asked him, "Are you the only one visiting Jerusalem who does not know the things that have happened in these days?" "What thing?" he asked. "About Jesus of Nazareth," they replied. "He was a prophet, powerful in word and deed before God and all the people." As they approached the village to which they were going, Jesus continued on as if he were going farther. But they urged him strongly, "Stay with us, for it is nearly evening. The day is almost over." So he went in to stay with them. So the first takeaway, according to verse 17, he wants to know what we are doing as we walk along the Christian pathway. Tell him about the plans for you. When walking with Jesus, we should have conversations with him. Tell him about what's going on in your life, what's going on at school, at work, at church. Keep the doors of communication open. Don't be separate ways when you feel like your life is heading in the wrong direction, or when it feels like Jesus is not on the journey with you. Just extend an invitation to him. Ask him to join you when job hunting, preparing for job interviews, going into exam rooms, choosing your major school or new address. Invite him to journey with you as you navigate social media, when you like, share, comment, or subscribe on various platforms or accounts. Invite him to walk with you as you date, court,
choose life partners, and navigate the intricacies of marriage. Tell Jesus to stop by as you strive to be parents, husbands, wives, youth leaders, and church officers. Walking with Jesus is more than traveling from point A to B. As we walk with him, we have to talk to him, pray to him, laugh with him, trust him, share him, and most importantly, invite him to stay with us on the journey. That's the end of my reading. I'm going to ask now that we stand because we will be going into prayer. We'll sing the prayer song, This Is My Desire. And while it's being sung, I'm going to ask that you go in groups of 5. Groups of 2? Groups of 2. This is my desire to honor you, Lord, with all my heart I worship you. All I have within me, I give you praise. All that I adore is in you. Lord, I give you my heart. I give you my soul. I live for you alone. Every breath that I take, every moment I'm awake, Lord, have your way in me. One more time. To honor you, Lord, with all my heart, I worship you. All I have within me, I give you praise. All that I adore is in you. Lord, I give you my heart. I give you my soul. I live for you alone. Every breath that I take, every moment I'm awake, Lord, have your way in me. Amen. Please bow your heads while I pray. Dear Heavenly Father and our God, thank you for this another Sabbath day. Thank you for all that has the programs that we've gone through today. I pray that we may have received a blessing. Thank you for the AY program that we just had. I pray that we may all have taken the right points from it, dear Father. Pray that adults may be the support system for us youth, that they may take responsibility for us, and that we may be able to confide in them and be able to have conversations with them, dear Father. I pray that us as youth, that we may look to develop that personal relationship with you and not just depend on the relationship that our parents have with you and our guardians. I pray that we may look to participate in church, that as we live out our daily lives, that we may be a reflection of you, that others, other youth, other adults may see us and be impressed and come to you, dear Father. Pray that we may be firm in our faith. Please bless us as we're about to travel to our different locations, dear Father, that no accident, no danger may come before us on the road. Thank you again for this day, and be with us through the upcoming week. I pray that we may look to you for all the things that we do. In your mighty name I pray. Amen. Let the words of our mouth and the meditation of our hearts be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord, our strength and our Redeemer. Amen. Be with you.
Again, may his peace be